Hey guys, so this video I'm going to show you how I organize my nursing school binder and my clinical binder. So this is something that I researched a bunch before I started my nursing program because it's just very overwhelming. I feel like nursing school in general, it's just like you feel like you don't know what you're doing 99% of the time, and the 1% of the time that you think you know what you're doing it wrong and you don't know what you're doing. So it's like even something as simple as organizing a binder is stressful. So this is, I've kind of tweaked it a little bit. I've taken some tips from my peers, but this is what I've found is the best, and this is probably how I will keep my stuff organized from here on out through school. So this is my binder. It's just a plain black binder. Then when you open it up, oh, that's something that you don't need right now. So when you open it up, the first page that I have is the syllabus, and this is per unit, like syllabus. So once we get through it, I take it out, and then I'll just take it out. So we're on unit 7. So all the units before that we've completed, so I take them out, and I take the notes out of this binder as well. This is the binder that I bring to class, and I will show you why I take the notes out. So once you get through a unit, I then put my notes in this binder. So this is the amount of information we have gone over in a month and a half just in lecture and been tested on. So as you can see, you're not going to want to be carrying that around with you all day, every day. It's very heavy. So the reason I save it is because obviously we have a final at the end of the semester, so I want to be able to refer back to my notes and practice exams and practice questions, but I don't want to have to carry it around with me. So the first page, like I said, is the syllabus of the unit. It tells me what time class starts, where class is, what reading chapters we're covering that day, and what learning lectures we'll be going over. At the bottom in blue plus highlight is when the exam date is. Our exams are through a test center at our school. I assume most nursing schools are like this because they want to prepare you for taking the NCLEX. So we have a deadline date. We have to take it before that date. So that's in blue, big at the bottom, because you do not want to miss a deadline date, then you have a 0. No bueno. Okay. So once I get through that, I have, so this is Unit 7, and this will go into the big binder when I'm done with Unit 7. So the first thing we have sub-competencies. So these are pretty much topics for each unit. So we have like Unit 7, Module 1, Unit 7, Module 2, all the way to like sometimes Module 10, sometimes Module 5. So we have like different sections within a unit. So for Module 1, you know, there'll be 10 questions or 10 topics that they expect you to understand for the exam. So I have those, and then I organize each lecture, so like this, in these like clear folders, and you put all the information from the lecture in there. And it is so nice because it keeps everything nicely together for each module or each lecture. And that makes it easy to be able to be like, okay, I'm going to look through these sub-competencies. These sub-competencies line up with this lecture, versus if I had all these pages out as separate pages, it would just be like a bunch of pages. I mean, this doesn't look like a lot right now because we've only gone through the first 2 lectures, but sometimes we'll have 10 lectures, and that adds up to be like a lot of pages that you would have to sift through. So get the clear things like this, they're just like clear, and put all the papers for the section in there. So like I said, this is Unit 7, Module 1, and I have the lecture notes. And then if you guys watch my other video, how I set up my notes after class, when I print those out, I'll stick those in here. And then once I finish the sub-competencies, I'll stick the sub-competency questions with the answers also in here. So I have all my Unit 7, Module 1 info here that I need to know for the exam. Okay. So then I have these cool little inserts, which also have like this, just in case I want to stick stuff in there. Sometimes I do, like we just had a research paper, so I had my like research articles in there. But so this section is for our skills lab. This is where we learn things like how to give flu shots, how to give meds, things like that. So first page, same thing. In one of these plastic things is the syllabus. And then each class, they give us a bundle of information. So I put all the info in its little clear plastic thing. And then the next one was vital signs, all the info in this clear plastic thing. Same thing with vaccines. So all of my info, see, like, because sometimes it can be like a lot of pages, and you get tested on all of this stuff in the skills lab. So you want to be able to be like, okay, so today I'm getting tested on this. Oh, I just found something in the wrong section. And you want to know, like, you're getting tested on something that you want to be able to just refer back to it. Okay, so after that, we then have pharmacology. So that is now this yellow one. And when I go in, same thing. I got my syllabus. I check things off as we cover them so I know where we are. So, and then same thing, sub-competencies, and then goes into the lectures. So here is a perfect example of why these plastic sheets work so good. So this is one pharmacology lecture. Actually, I should show you both of these. Look at how many pages this is. Honestly, there's got to be 28 pages in here for this one lecture. This would get lost so quick if I then had it mixed in with this other 30-page lecture. So it's just so nice to keep everything organized. You will learn that organization is your best friend in nursing school. I don't know how people survive not being organized. I actually don't think they do. Our class has already dwindled. It's unreal. And then after that, I have a section for clinical simulation lab. This one we did like a quick little thing, but we haven't had our simulation, like many things yet, so I only have this one bit of info, which actually should be in a plastic wrapper, and then in the back I should have some extra paper. So that is the way I organize my binder for nursing school. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I wish you all the best of luck in your nursing adventures. Make sure to subscribe below and leave comments, even if I don't respond to your comments. I love all the comments you guys leave, and I do read them all because they forward to my phone as a notification, so it's kind of like you're sending me a text. So I do read them all, and I love hearing about your life and the things that you guys are doing and the things you find helpful. So please, send me something. I like reading them. Okay, awesome. Make sure to subscribe below, and I look forward to bringing you guys more videos soon. Bye.